Show.
Hey, yo. So, yeah, last video did really well. Thanks. It's cool that, put in a lot of work and people actually watch the video. That's a good thing. Shout out to AG, by the way. He shared the video, and I think a lot of his people from Instagram came over and watched, which is fantastic. Good dude. Friend, that made along this journey and has one of, the great comic book collections. In fact, I think not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, AG's going to be on with Big Nasty and I. Going to do an interview. So that'll be fun. Shout out to AG. Yeah, just a handful of new people gained a few subscribers. So doing a giveaway at 5:55. I was up to, I think I went to 5:13 today, and then I dropped back down to 5:12. But it happened. It's like, I hate this golden age list. Unfollow. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. Yeah, doing a giveaway at 5:55. And for those of you who are new, or if you haven't really heard about this, it's going to be a specific slab that you get to pick. There are 3 choices. And some raw books too, but the slabs are, one choice is a Spawn 1 and a 9.8. Another is Absolute Batman 3, the Del Otto variant signed by Gabriel Del Otto in a 9.8. And the third is a Sentry vs. Hulk 9.8 slab signed by Bill Sienkiewicz. So you get to pick one of those. They're all roughly around the same value, I guess. And then I'm going to drop in some Mark Spears stuff and some other goodies. So Chonko swag. You get some Chonko swag. Maybe might get a Chonko t-shirt and some stickers and that kind of stuff. So it'll be cool stuff. It's not going to be just garbage that I don't want. It'll be stuff that I hope that you do want. So yeah, Silver Age video. We're going to continue on with the next top 25 Silver Age covers. That'll be coming either tomorrow or Saturday. It just takes a little time to do these. Gotta think about it, research, and gotta go to the universities, and I gotta call up a seance with some dead comic book legends and all that. It takes time. They're busy. They're busy being dead. They have better shit to do. And yeah, I know in a past video, I said, look, good old Chonko is out of the big spicy sausage game. They're not going to be any big banger comics landing for a little while, big spicy sausages. But I bought a big spicy sausage today. It's like one of my big books. Sorry, man, this is itching. It does this, and I can't help it. It's the mustache curls up in my nose, and it's like, while I'm talking, it's like annoying. I'm not picking my nose. Guys, I'm not picking my nose. But yeah, it's one of the books that was on the top 25 yesterday. Showed up at mycomicshop.com on my wants list, and I got a notification, yo, this book's up. And it's a book that I was talking to Steven about yesterday, actually. They had another one up that was an incomplete copy, nice cover, raw copy of this comic, missing the 2 middle pages. And I was like, man, it was like $480 or something. I was like, man, I don't want to spend that. But there are very few. This is a very rare comic. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to tune in. I should have it by next week. But anyway, they had one land today, a 3.0, a CGC grade 3.0 copy of this very uncommon / rare Golden Age book, and I bought it today. Which, I thought I was kind of out of the game, but it pulls you back in when like one of your kind of like really, really big wants, like a top 20 comic for you, shows up, and it's a very, very rare. There's like less than 20 on the census, it's like you gotta strike, otherwise you'll never get another chance, maybe. So anyway, that's what I did. But you'll see. It'll be a big spicy sausage video. We'll do the whole thing, all the bells and whistles, fireworks. Actually, we won't be doing fireworks. Man, the fireworks are killing my dog. Like all of you hilljacks out here in Indiana, I'm Northwest Indiana, just outside of Chicago. You need to calm down. You're driving my dog insane, and I hate you. And I used to do it, like when I was a teenager. I was all about it, blow shit up, bah, 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 But anyway, I hope you're drinking at least when you're doing it. So hopefully you hurt yourself. Yes, I said it, and I meant it. But anyway, news. So got a little bit of comic book news, and I got some mail to open. No bad packaging as far as I can see, so you're not going to get me to hear me cry and yell and insult someone's mother for sending me a poorly packaged comic. I don't think. But yeah, I did a video, I don't know, last week or the week before on graded comic books. People were anti-slab, people are pro-slab. The merits and complaints of each, pluses and minuses, and touched on the fact that PSA is going to start grading comics starting this month. Well, they released their prices today, and let's go ahead and we will put that up on this side. Put it right up over here. These are the prices. They're very similar to CGC. They're offering like a little bit of a discount to start, but then it goes up. And on first blush, it looks like it's pretty competitive. But from what I understand, PSA is not offering memberships. And one of the things with CGC is there are tiered memberships where you can buy an annual membership, and this does certain things for you. One of which is you get better pricing. And I'm the highest tier, which I get 20% off of the pricing. Nothing like that's going to be offered from PSA, from what I understand. So right out of the gate, and that's like the highest tier for an individual. If you're a dealer, you can get 25% off, a quarter of the grading price, which when you're sending a lot of books is a lot of money. Or sending high value books, that's a lot of money. There are some things with it that are a little wonky. Some things are maybe a little bit better, like when it goes from like their whatever the difference of their vintage tier to their high value tier. For CGC, anything over $1,000 goes into the high value tier, and it starts at a 4% price of that comic for grading, where there's a flat rate. And PSA goes up to $1,500. So if you had a comic book in that $1,000 to $1,499 range, then your PSA is a better deal. So that's a little interesting. And the only other place where you're getting a deal is like millionaire pricing, like the very highest tier. You're getting a big break. So that. But here's the problem, and I think PSA over and over and over again is snatching defeat from the claws of victory. This would be so easy for them to win. Like, all you would have to do is, like, say, for the, like, I heard, like, Bry talking about this. He did a video. He was saying, what if you just, like, offered free grading for a little while, just to get people in? That might be unreasonable, but what if you did like half price for like the first however many books graded, and just to get market share? You want to get people in, and you want them to want to use your service. Doing the same pricing as CGC when there's already a risk, because you're none of us know if a PSA graded book is going to carry the same value as a CGC. I sell books on eBay, and I can tell you, for my personal collection, I don't care about a CGC versus a CBCS. It's fine by me either way, and if I can get a better deal on a CBCS book, I do it. The Witchcraft book that I bought I got a better deal on because it was a CBC S slab. CGC sells for more. It just does. People, and you could say, well, it's this, it's that, it's that. But no, it's not. It's like the man said, economics is all about human action. It's about what humans do and what their preferences are and what they want. And that's what's going on with these slabs, man. And so we don't know. We don't know if anybody's going to want these PDA slabs. I mean, right now, the slab itself has certain benefits. It's offering UV protection, which is cool. I mean, but the label looks like dog shit. I mean, they just took like their card label, and I mean, it's very plain. It looks like, generic comic book, thing. And one of the things that they don't understand is the aesthetic of like the display matters. The way it looks matters, and having this weird red border on just a plain white label with kind of like generic script. It's badass. I mean, it's a bad idea, not badass. Anyway. So yeah, looking at it, I think that they've dropped the ball again. They dropped the ball when they showed this big bulky slab that wasn't going to work. They took care of that problem. Everybody hated the label. They took care of part of that problem. It still looks like garbage. And now, like, all they would have to do is offer a little bit less. Just price things just a little bit less for now. To get some market share from CGC. There are a lot of people like me who I would welcome a better grading company. And the fact that this slab is UV protective, 99.9% they're claiming, is a huge thing for me. I would absolutely value that if they could just change the label and but I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to send comics into them. I mean, until I see, that people actually want them, or what flaws there might be. I mean, CGC's problems are well documented, but we don't know anything about PSA grading, anything other than cards. So, anyway, that's how I feel about that. I think they're fucking up, and I think they're fucking up bad. And this would be so easy, and they're just making it difficult. They're treating these like they think that like the people who grade cards are just going to automatically go right over and grade their comics there. Like, look, it's like a giant card slab, and they have their pricing is similar to what they're doing with cards and stuff, but it's just not like that. It's like they think it's all, interchangeable collectibles, and it's completely different. These, not completely, but quite different. It's there's quite a margin of difference between comics and cards and the way people see these things. So anyway, that's my rant about that. So. Let's open some stuff. Yeah. So, got a few things. Come on, baby knife. Yeah, baby knife needs to be sharpened. I haven't done it yet. So this is... let's do this one after. Oh, no, that's a good one too. Oh, yeah, they're all good. These are all really good ones. This comes from Keenspot. Keenspot is the company that publishes Mark Spears Monsters. Why would that be important? You know why. You know why that's important. So this was something, if you follow good old Chonko on Instagram, I clued you in on this. I told you guys, I said, hey, I bought mine already, but if anybody's interested, you might want to go over to Keenspot because there's this thing, and you can get it right now, but it's not going to be there for very long because it is a Mark Spears, and it's a really uncommon one. There's not a lot of these, and now they give me a free comic. They put a free comic in here. Ninjas and Robots? What the hell's that? That's cool. Brand new comic from Keenspot. I will read that. But yeah, whoo-wee. This was it even says it on there, Keenspot secret variant. This only was like for like half a day this was up. But I got two of them, but it's this Mark Spears #1, the Human Fly one. Look how cool that is. Look at the detail in the eyes. Creepy. But I got two. Because you know what I do with any of the more rare Mark Spears comics, I keep one and I sell one. Yeah, I believe one of these is getting slabbed and sold, and the other just stays with me because that's how I do things. And I'm a dirty, rotten comic flipper. Hate if you want, go watch the video. And I got 2 packages from Will Jack, the artist. He has a website, and he was selling a couple things. I love Will Jack. I think Will Jack is doing some of the best, like, hot chick art, like, anywhere. So let's see what Mr. Jack sent. Oh boy, this is stuck like crazy. Okay. Alright. Alright. And, oh yeah. Certificate of Authenticity. This is a signed Will Jack. Boy, it's this DC, but, what's up? Hashtag Chonko likes hot chicks. That's badass, right? Oh my god. Don't hurt him, Will Jack. Don't hurt him. Goodness gracious, is that good? All right. I got another Will Jack. He could have put these in the same package, help a brother out with shipping, but I guess that's not how he does things. Mr. Will Jack? I don't know. Maybe I placed separate orders, and that's probably my fault then. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. It's probably me that fucked up. It's probably not him. I probably placed 2 separate orders, and whoever's fulfilling the orders for him is just like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't know how to do it. And a second signed with a C of A, Will Jack of this Power Girl. Oh my god. Good gravy, guys. Holy smokes, hashtag. I mean, am I right or am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Hashtag. Yeah, those are both like great Power Girls. Let's just look at them side by side here. Hashtag. All right. Enough of that. One more. Una más. Let's see what we got here. This one was an auction from Big Leg. Big Leg from Beyond Wednesdays had one of the great artists on signing stuff live. And if you know that this guy right now, to get his signature, he's charging a lot of money. Like, a lot. So I was interested in maybe acquiring something. Having something signed and getting it. So this was like an eBay Live. And I was kind of like, yeah, if I can get something signed by that dude, and I know I could get it like for less than what he's charging out at cons and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Big Leg did pull tabs like a boss. I didn't do all pull tabs. Could have done all pull tabs, homie. But all right, it's fine. I'll pick at it, dude. You did one pull tab, homie. Could have done them all. All right, whatever. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna cry. But I'm not gonna cry about packaging. I'm not gonna cry about packaging because it's pretty badass. But yeah, got a C of A on the back, and Batman Hush 2, signed by Jim Lee. Jim Lee's signing is charging a ton for his signature recently. And yeah. Oh no, Big Clutch. It wasn't Big Leg, Big Clutch. So yeah. So this is. I think I'm gonna send this in to get authenticated. But I love this Hush 2 storyline, and I'm really really happy to have one signed by Jim Lee. First Jim Lee signature I have. And as I mentioned, like I thought I saw somewhere where he's like, for signatures he was charging like $100 or $150 or something like that at conventions or something, like insane, like crazy pricing. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So yeah, well, just watch out for the Silver Age top 25 video. Got to do the research. Got some yeah, I've started it, but I got some good ones. Yeah. We're gonna leave out the goofy covers. No, we're not gonna have any of that. The silliness, all silliness. Well, I hope. I think we're gonna leave out all silliness. Maybe there'll be one or two silly ones, because I don't know if you can accurately represent the Silver Age without having stupid covers, because there are so many dumb covers in the Silver Age. Anyway, that's what we have for tonight. Yeah. Happy Thursday, and happy 4th of July to all American buddies. Hope you're able to celebrate with people you care about tomorrow. Happy belated Canada Day to Canadian buddies, and Europe buddies. Have fun at work tomorrow, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Or today. I don't even know what time it is right now. But anyway, that's it. That's it for now. I hope you're doing well. I hope people in your life are doing well. Yeah, tune in on... Oh, no, yeah, there's no stream on Saturday. I don't know what I'm talking about. Have a good weekend. Bye.